You felt it, didn't you? The power.
I'm going to give you 3 reasons to go and watch King Arthur. Not much is being said about the movie in the media, not much hype or excitement around it, but I'm going to recommend that you go and watch it. I haven't read, by the way, too much about Merlin, the Lady of the Lake, the Knights of the Round Table, the Excalibur, any of the other legends surrounding King Arthur. But thankfully, you don't need to do any of that. You can just go, sit back, relax, and be entertained. Reason number 1. Strangely, for a film that's not a musical, like say La La Land, the soundtrack is one of the first reasons I would recommend for you to go and watch this movie. Guy Ritchie's done it time and time again, and in this one, no exception. An amazingly pulsating soundtrack, whether it's the opening credits sequence, whether it's the end credits, whether there's a growing up age of Charles Hunnam. It's pulsating, sensational, eclectic, and you simply love it because it enhances every scene in the film. Reason 2. The special effects, the action scenes are jaw-dropping.
You're playing with fire.
But doesn't it make the palace burn well?
There's sequences in the forest, there's stuff in the by-lanes, in the slums, the brothels of that era. There's scenes in the castles, there's monsters. It's got everything. Reason 3. It's classic Guy Ritchie. He weaves this wonderful tale of royalty, sorcery, and vengeance.
Listen to me. I need you to do as I tell you. I need to get you and the boy away from here. Protect the king!
The cast, as usual, is excellent, and you do get characters in this particular case who strut around medieval England, walking and talking and joking and fighting as if they're from East London. But somehow with Guy Ritchie, he manages to pull it off. It doesn't look too out of place, and it actually adds to the fun and excitement. The cast, which includes the very likable, believable Eric Bana, Djimon Hounsou, Jude Law is simply amazing, and it was a delight to watch Charles Hunnam. He embodied what you would want a young King Arthur to be, and I don't mean that from a royalty point of view, but more from the swagger and the way he walked and the way he delivered his lines. There's a very good role for Aidan Gillen, who you remember from Game of Thrones, and Astrid Burgess Frisbee. Everything just works. The cast, the music, the story. I hope there's another one. So Guy Ritchie does it yet again. I'm going to go with a 7 on 10 for this film. I think on another day I could have easily given it an 8, but I'm going to go with a 7 for now. Just enjoy it, enjoy the ride, and you don't have to think too much. These are 3 photographs by Nenad Karadzinovich. I thought they evoked the mood of King Arthur. This one, for example, is a stunning photo. It's one of my favorites from his collection. He kindly gave 5 photographs for the 18 Plus Duets launch. This one for me evokes sorcery. You know, look at the black, look at that lane. That one evokes a lot, for example, of what happens in the film. In the forest areas, they call it the Darklands. There's the mage, Merlin, everything. So this one evoked for me that scene. And And this one, well, it's just beautiful, isn't it? So all of them are 10,000 each. I mean, Nenad Karadžićović, world famous photographer, what more could you ask for?
Did you see everything you needed to see?
I saw enough.